News alert, meanwhile, there is, in all seriousness, some major news this morning with the president accusing former President Obama of wiretapping Trump Tower. That's right, wiretapping Trump Tower during the election. Joining us now live to react to this major accusation, Wisconsin Congressman Sean Duffy and California Congressman Eric Swalwell. Thanks for joining both of us this morning. We just had a little fun with Arnold. Maybe we'll ask you about that in a moment, but this is some really serious stuff. Sean Duffy, let's start with you. You're a big backer of the president. This is a rather explosive charge to take to Twitter. Can he back it up?
Well, first off, this is just a tweet. I don't have any additional information about President Obama tapping Donald Trump. But listen, if this is true, this is absolutely outrageous that we would have an American administration tap into a campaign of the other party and then gather information. And now we're only 6 weeks into this presidency and we find out that this tapping has been going on. I think we need an investigation into Barack Obama, into his prior administration, to find out what they were doing looking at Donald Trump and why this information hasn't been disclosed. You know, we're having a conversation about Russia, and Democrats are Russia all the time. If there was information that Donald Trump had been colluding with Russia, we would have that information. Barack Obama would have that information. Democrats, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer would have that information, and they would present it. But if you don't have any evidence, what you'll do is you'll try to kill Donald Trump, death by 1,000 cuts, and dribble information out there and try to slice and dice them and destroy his administration.
Okay, I want to give Congressman Swalwell as much time or more. Congressman, what about that? You're a Democrat. Democrats have been having a field day with this story on Russia, and all week Jeff Sessions should resign. We want, you know, an independent counsel or a special counsel in here to investigate. But should we also be looking at whether or not President Obama wiretapped President Trump?
Good morning, Ed. Good morning, Sean. First, look, presidents do not wiretap anyone. These are pursued by the Department of Justice in accordance with the FBI and signed off by a judge. But President Trump is not credible when it comes to talking about Russia. But each passing day we learn about more Trump-Russia ties followed by Trump team and their Russian lies. And so at this point, we don't know, what's true and what's not. I'm on the Intelligence Committee. Our committee is pursuing its own investigation into prior Trump administration team ties with Russia. But at this point, I think this is just the president up early doing his routine tweeting.
Go ahead, Congressman Duffy, and then I'll jump in. Go ahead, Congressman.
I was going to say, when we talk about lies, I mean, the only lies that I've seen watching this last couple of weeks of coverage on Russia is not with Jeff Sessions, but with Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and Claire McCaskill and Barack Obama, all saying they're outraged that Jeff Sessions, as a senator, met with the Russians when they all met with the Russians. Eric, you and I both know that governments come in to see senators and congressmen who are on certain committees and build relationships with them because we're two big, powerful governments, and that Democrats have been trying to make a big deal out of this when they themselves have met with the Russians.
Let me give, let me give a very quick response from Congressman Swalwell. What about all the Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer? They met with the Russian ambassador, too.
Yeah. Sean's right. It's our job to meet with representatives from other foreign governments. However, Russia had attacked us. Then Senator Sessions is meeting with Russia's ambassador. And worse, he lied about it, which shows a consciousness of guilt.
Okay, we appreciate both of you weighing in.
All right, thanks, Ed. Thanks, Sean.
And have a wonderful Sunday with your families. Thanks for joining us.